Hey YouTube, this is Casback14 reporting in for well, kind of a layout video, update thing, something, I don't know. That's not important. What's important is that I'm going to be showing all my trains. So let's get started. So here we have the Denver and Midway Western 592, which is part of the SWMRR, the Southern Western Maryland Railroad, controlled by Roderick Irving, or Golden State 4449, and myself, Run. Anyway, speaking of names, I'd like to give a special thanks to Golden State 4449 for allowing me in, and then Rough Navigate 44, who's a buddy of mine who lives here where I'm at. SCL is 3618, another buddy of mine, and Amtrak 505, another buddy of mine. So, with that, let's get started. Here she's getting a little camera shy right now. We're going forward here. So there we go. A DC locomotive with lights but can't have sound. So all I use is a Tech 4 MRC 200, yeah, one of those. So then I have a BLI DC Master. I also do have a DCC controller, and that's for a brand new locomotive that I have. We'll get to that one in a bit. And let's bring this one forward a little bit. I have a few dead spots in my layout. I will be fixing those later on. Let's go ahead and take her off the track. Move my phone out of the way. And I'm going to just place this right there. Right there. I'm going to put on another locomotive, a different one, a diesel this time. So Amtrak 104. It's an Athearn model. It's relatively new. I got it at a train show actually for a pretty good price. Yes, man, it's a decent model. It actually looks really good. So let's get it going backwards. Athearn models, and whenever I've had an Athearn model, they always slide a lot. So right now, that's 0. So it slides a lot, and this one came with these 5 Superliner cars, and then this baggage car. So I do like that. That's a fun one to drive around. I don't have any couplers on it right now. I'm not waiting. Came in a box, just like that. And this is a AMD 103. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off the track and place it right there. Into my little my makeshift train shed. We'll go ahead and put on another steam engine. This one's, you probably all know what it is, and you've probably seen it in my past videos before. This is my Bachmann American Freedom Train 4449. I got it for a decent price, and I love the way it looks. It looks actually pretty good. I'm not lying, it is 4449. Doesn't say it on the back though. Anyway, so it's up there then. It's got the horn, all that. It's got lights and everything, and it's got a light in the tender when it backs up. And it runs really smoothly. And she's gonna hide in the tunnel now. Oops, the door almost came off. So yeah, I do like this engine. It looks actually really good. And I mean, I find that this locomotive, I think, is probably the best one I've ever seen out of any Bachmann model. It's got the whistle up here, it's got the other whistles up here, and it's got the horn up here, it's got the Mars light doesn't rotate though, and then it's got the regular light, it's got white, it's got all white rims on it, and so yeah, that's a great model to have. I got it at a train store, hobby store, whatever. It's a train store. It doesn't matter. Next we'll put on my Challenger locomotive, and I'm kind of going through this update pretty quickly. That's because my video only lasts 25 minutes, so I managed to do 2 parts to this, as I kind of hope I don't have to do, but if I do, fine. And I will. Anyway, let's get started on this on the Challenger. So this Challenger is number 3967. It rolls very smoothly. This is a Rivarossi model. I don't have the box over near me. There are no lights on it, unfortunately. I have to go out and buy them myself, because when I bought it, the person said it had lights on it, but it didn't. But it's kind of like, oh well. So let's bring her back out to the front here so we can get a better look at her moving. So here we go. I've had to replace the trailing truck 3 times, and as you can see right there, that's what happens. That's what happens so many times. I have not been able to fix that issue. I don't know why it does it. It just does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to try and I usually run this locomotive the opposite direction, so that way, with the front end facing that way, so just reversed. Yeah, I have a few dead spots in my lap, as I've already said, but it's like I can't really do anything about it as of right now, because I don't have the time to be working on my lap as much as I should. But I try and get as much done as I possibly can. Next we'll put on 4005 Big Boy, another Rivarossi model. Last night, a couple guys of mine, buddies of mine, were saying, "Oh, Rivarossi sucks." I respect their opinion of Rivarossi, but Rivarossi's gotten a lot better though. I mean, this one has the motor in the back. The Challenger has the motor in the middle, so it's better weight distribution overall. But I do love the Big Boy more. I mean, it's a big boy. It's 4005. 4006 is actually here where I live. Okay, don't die over there. Yeah, that's full speed, which doesn't look good. I like that speed a lot better. And some people even have it at that speed, which I can't have it at that speed. But it just seems pretty slow to me. Anyway, yeah, that's a great model. SCL 3618 he did a review on this, not this exact model, on a Rebel kit. That was this, but instead his was 4006. Was 4006. Mine is 4005, 4005. It doesn't really matter what you call it. It's a big boy. It's still a friggin' big boy, and big boys are awesome. So we've gone through most of that, except for my other Athearn ABB set. It has not really an ABB set. I got it as an AB set, but I added another B unit to it. So just want to couple up to a second. There we go. And there's the other B unit. The B unit's kind of a bit louder than the others. I think it actually looks great. This one has the horn up on the back so that I can run my freight cars, which are all back over there. But not all my cars have the actual coupler. This is another Athearn model. Yeah, it's another Athearn model. Alright, 14 minutes left. Alright, let's just back it up there. This thing does slide a lot. So, yeah, that's the number of... right, it's an F7A, B, and then B. I have those 3 other shells. It's an Amtrak number 104, did it say? No. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm so far... Yeah, 104. That's kind of funny. A Pennsylvania A unit, and then a Santa Fe A unit. I don't know. I'm not losing my mind. Anyway, so let's keep going on the layout. On the update, I'm not going to worry about missing Pennsylvania B unit. Well, and then also have the Burlington A unit, if you can see it. Also, with GG1, it worked 2 or 4 days before I made this video, and now she won't. And I'm really upset about it, but, you know, things happen on the railroad when you're working on the model, when you're working on modeling. So I just choose to deal with it, and now we're going to do a 13-minute review on my brand new BLI where was it? Oh yeah, BLI model of the 484 Norfolk and Western J-Class 611. Now, Golden State 4449 has one of these locomotives. He originally had 613 when he was going to come into St. Louis. He was going to get he was going to get a he was going to have 613. But unfortunately something happened to 613, so he took it back to the shop, and they couldn't repair it because they had to send it to BLI, and so they gave him a 611, and I actually bought 611 while I was on the road, which I shouldn't have, but I did anyway because I'm a crazy train guy who just wants the best quality stuff. So let's get going. And she dies in random places because my layout is screwed. Now I'll flip her forward. I'm sure we can do some crew talk. Or not. Come on. Come on, sweetie. There we go. Why not? I can turn off all the lights and all that. Why not? Well... I'm still running all the functions on this. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sound off. So yeah, this is my newest locomotive to the layout. So in the book, not the booklet, but inside of the box. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do the entire box review. I'm going to do a review. I'll post a full review on the 611 after this, because I'm down in like 9 minutes. And I still want to have you do, and I still want to do a walk around the layout. Yeah, so that is my 611 Class J Norfolk and Western BLI locomotive, and overall I would say this is probably the best locomotive I've ever had running on my layout. We're going to keep her off the track right now. I have a few little quirks that are in her. I gotta fix those. Or if you noticed in the video, if you noticed when I was running her, the speaker would be crackling at some points in the time, while I was running her. I have no idea what that's about. I can't figure that out, so I just don't. Anyway, let's now do a walk around. Well, not really a walk around, but you know, whatever. So, if you've noticed, yes, I do have a bunch of Lego cars over here. Well, that's because there's a whole section, there's a whole another Lego city. That's a bridge I made. It took me 4 weeks to build that. If you haven't seen my other update videos, I recommend you see those, because otherwise this video won't make much sense. But who cares? If you're watching this one anyway, I don't give a crap. I'm not gonna find you. So yeah, I have a bunch of other train-related things. I have a G-gauge trolley and a full G-gauge train, Christmas train. I also have Lionel, and my other Lionel trains are kind of back behind there. The engine's right over there. But yeah, I do keep all my freight cars all here, and all my passenger cars up in the front, so they're prettier to look at. There are my Superliner cars. Like I said, I have 5 of them. I do have the observation car and all that. And then I have other Amtrak cars. I got another end car. I have 2 Amtrak coaches, and then I do have the Amtrak dome car, which is also another Amtrak dome car. Santa Fe dome car, Union Pacific dome car, Union Pacific baggage car, and then an Amtrak baggage car, and then I have these coaches here. Actually, this is the Union Pacific end coach. I usually run those behind either 4005 or 3967. Also, if you have noticed, there is just a blank piece of wood that is just in the middle right there. Well, that's so that that's so I don't have to go around that tight of a curve, because the big boy and Challenger and 611 and the future 4460 on my layout will not make that curve. So I'm going to have a 24-inch radius right there going on all over that wood, and then a 24-inch radius all the way around. And as you can see all the way down there, right by that white car that's on the edge, that is where I've stopped so far on the layout. Now, back over here, this corner I have to redo yet again, because it's not the way I want it, and so I'm going to redo it. I'm going to figure out how to do something over there, and probably all this track over here. I'm going to have to tear all the track up over here and lift it back up and place it in a new spot so that I can get it all down, and that's just going to be hell. But, I mean, as you saw, I have all this. This corner is going to be redone. It's going to, instead of starting and going here, it's going to go straight over here, and then I'm going to curve that way. So it's not right next to the Lego track, because, well, the one car, sorry about, if you get dizzy, that's my fault. I moved the camera quickly, because I'm a fast walker, and a fast talker. Yeah, Lego truck. Toys R Us truck, same design. The reason why I don't like the 8 gauge train right next to the Lego layout is because of that car right there. And it'll take a corner, but it's not the best thing for the corners. 4 minutes. There isn't really much else to review. What else? Like I said, I'm going to post a video, a unboxing of 611. Maybe an unboxing of 4449 if you want a special or not. I'm just kidding. I might be posting a video of those two, of an unboxing of those two locomotives. I'm not sure, or I mean just the one locomotive. God, the locomotive looks just amazing. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, if you have DCC, why don't you have a yard? Well, that's the reason right there. This controller doesn't have enough juice in it to actually power for a yard, to have enough power for a yard. Seriously though, my only connection point is right there for the entire track. That goes all the way over there. That's my only connection point. I have a few dead spots in my tracks, so I gotta remove those. So, but by the end of this month, I should be doing another update video for you guys. Sorry it's been so long since I did one. But we've had a few incidents in the basement. That's the reason why we have a fan going. We've had a bit of a water issue in the basement, and then our entire back wall over there collapsed in. So we've been having a few issues here and there. So I haven't been able to get down here and do a video because I've been working down here fixing the walls and trying to make sure the water doesn't flood over everything. Luckily though, none of the trains are harmed. So I'm happy about that. Now, the important thing that I must say. Actually, I don't even know where I was about to go with that. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed my this update video. I'll be making a video of 611 soon. So catch y'all on the flip side, if that's even popular anymore. Catch you later. This has been Cadillac 14. Now signing off for now.